In this video, we'll be discussing about 10 signs your crush only likes you as a friend. Have you ever wondered if your crush only sees you as a friend? We've all been there. The butterflies, the anticipation, the question that keeps you up at night. Do they like me back, or am I just a good old pal? It's a timeless dilemma, one that can turn the bravest of us into nervous wrecks. But fear not, because we are here to help you navigate these murky waters. Join us as we delve into the 10 signs that someone only likes you as a friend. Sign number 1, your crush never makes an effort to be physically close to you. In the dance of attraction, physical closeness often plays a pivotal role. It's a subtle way of expressing interest, a silent language of sorts. It can be as simple as brushing against your arm in passing, or choosing to sit next to you when there are plenty of other seats available. Physical closeness, in essence, is a non-verbal cue, signifying comfort and a desire for intimacy. It's an instinctive behavior, one that springs forth when we are drawn to someone. However, if you notice a distinct lack of this closeness, it could be a sign that the feelings aren't mutual. If your crush always seems to maintain a certain distance, if they never seem to breach that invisible barrier, it might indicate a lack of romantic interest. It's not a definitive sign, of course, but it's a clue, a piece of the puzzle. So, if your crush always maintains a safe distance, maybe they're just not that into you. Sign number 2, you're always the one initiating meetups. Here's the thing. If someone is genuinely interested in you, they will make an effort to spend time with you. They'll reach out, they'll plan dates, they'll text you just to see how your day is going. But if you find that you're always the one making the first move, well, it might be time to reassess the situation. Now, don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean that if they don't initiate once or twice, they're not interested. We all have busy lives after all. But if it's a consistent pattern, if you're always the one reaching out, always the one suggesting you get together, then it might be a sign that they see you more as a friend than a romantic interest. Sure, they might enjoy your company, but if they aren't making an effort to initiate, it might indicate that they're comfortable with the status quo. You as a friend, not a potential partner. Remember, a relationship is a two-way street. It takes effort from both sides. If you're always the one making plans, they might only see you as a friend. Sign number 3, they share too much or too little personal information. It's a delicate dance, isn't it? When someone shares their life story within the first few encounters, it could mean they're comfortable with you. But hold on, this comfort might not necessarily translate into romantic interest. It could simply be their nature to wear their heart on their sleeve. On the flip side, if they're always guarded, sharing little about their day-to-day life or personal experiences, it could point towards a lack of trust or intimacy, suggesting that they see you more as a friend than a potential romantic partner. But remember, everyone has their own pace and comfort level when it comes to opening up. Sharing too much or too little can be confusing, and it's crucial to remember that communication is a two-way street. It's about being open, understanding, and patient. After all, finding the right balance is key in any romantic relationship. Sign number 4, they talk about their attraction to others. Now, this can be a touchy subject. We all have friends with whom we share our crushes or interests. It's a part of friendship, a bond of trust. But when you're interested in someone and they're constantly discussing their attraction to others, it can be a clear sign that they only see you as a friend. You become their confidant, their sounding board. This may indicate that they're comfortable enough to share their feelings with you, but those feelings don't include romantic interest in you. They see you as a friend, someone they can trust with their most intimate thoughts, but not someone they are attracted to. So, if you find yourself on the receiving end of these conversations, take a step back. It might be time to reassess the situation. If they're sharing their crushes with you, you're probably not one of them. Indicator number 5, they dodge solitary hangouts with you. Let's dive deeper into this. While it's normal for buddies to socialize in groups, if you discern your crush consistently steering clear of duo gatherings with you, it could be a significant warning sign. This evasiveness could imply their discomfort with the closeness that solitude might nurture, hinting they perceive the relationship as friendly, not romantic. They might always opt for events or insert an extra participant whenever you're catching up. Alternatively, if you suggest a twosome outing, they might furnish excuses or divert the conversation. It's as if they're constructing a human barricade to maintain the romantic vibes at a distance. Bear in mind, this isn't about them not desiring your companionship. They relish your presence, but they're dodging the possibility of something more than friendship. Hence, if they're always injecting an additional companion, it could be an indication you're nestled in the friend zone. Sign number 6. They don't introduce you to the important people in their life. Let's unpack this. When we're attracted to someone, we naturally want to integrate them into our world. This includes introducing them to the significant people in our lives, our friends, family, and even the barista who makes our morning coffee. It's a sign that we see this person as important and we want our loved ones to know them and like them too. However, if you find your crush is keeping you away from their close circle, it might indicate a lack of romantic interest. By not introducing you to these important people, they're subtly keeping the relationship casual and non-committal. It's a way of maintaining boundaries and making sure the relationship doesn't progress beyond friendship. So, if you're not meeting their friends or family, or if they're avoiding introducing you to people who matter to them, you might just be a friend. This sign, while subtle, could be a clear indication that you're nested comfortably in the friend zone. Moving on to sign number 7, they don't remember details about you. When we're attracted to someone, we hang on to their every word. We remember their likes, dislikes, the stories they've told us, even the smallest details like their favorite song or movie. These details matter to us because that person matters to us. It's a sign of interest, care, and emotional investment. However, if you notice that your crush is constantly forgetting things you've told them, it might signal a lack of romantic interest. Maybe they can't recall your cat's name, or they forget you're allergic to strawberries. These might seem like trivial oversights, but they can indicate that they're not as emotionally invested in the relationship as you are. It's a subtle sign, but one that can speak volumes about their feelings towards you. So if you find they're always forgetting your details, it might be because they see you as a friend, not a potential love interest. This sign, while subtle, could be a clear indication that you're firmly planted in the friend zone. Let's dive into sign number 8. They frequently ask about your love life. If your crush is always curious about who you're interested in or dating, it could be an indication that they see you more as a friend than a potential romantic partner. They might feel comfortable asking these questions because they don't perceive a romantic risk in the conversation. They might even be trying to gauge if you're available for someone else they have in mind. This can be a tough sign to read, as we often ask our friends about their love lives out of genuine concern and interest. However, if these inquiries are frequent and they don't seem to be making any moves despite knowing your availability, it might be because they only view you as a friend. So if they're always asking about your love life without expressing any romantic interest, it could be a clear sign that you are in the friend zone. Moving on to sign number 9, they don't make plans for the future with you. Making future plans is a clear indicator of commitment and interest. It shows that the person sees you in their life down the line and is excited about the prospect. However, if your crush is consistently avoiding making future plans with you, it might indicate a lack of romantic interest. They might agree to casual, spontaneous hangouts, but shy away from planning anything too far in advance. This is a subtle sign, but a significant one. If they aren't picturing you in their future, they might not see the relationship progressing beyond friendship. So, if they're dodging discussions about future concerts, holiday parties, or even a weekend getaway, they might only see you as a friend. Be mindful of this sign, as it can save you from the heartache of unrequited love. Let's delve into sign number 10. They don't show jealousy. A bit of jealousy is often a natural reaction when someone has romantic feelings for another. It's a protective instinct, a desire to be the one who matters most to the person they're attracted to. However, if you notice that your crush is seemingly indifferent when you're spending time with others, it might indicate a lack of romantic interest on their part. They might be perfectly content seeing you interact with potential romantic interests without showing any signs of discomfort or possessiveness. This is a subtle sign, but an important one to consider. If they're not showing any hints of jealousy, even when you're clearly in the company of others who are interested in you, they might not see the relationship progressing beyond friendship. So if they're not showing any jealousy, they might only see you as a friend. Be mindful of this sign, as it could indicate that you're firmly planted in the friend zone. Thanks for joining our discussion about the friend zone. We covered non-romantic signs that might suggest you're in it. However, they're not absolute. Clear communication is crucial to know your relationship status. If your feelings are unrequited, it's better to move on. If you found this video helpful, please share and subscribe to our channel. Remember, communication is key. Good luck.